Hi, welcome back to my next video on anatomy and physiology. Today we are going to be talking about the definition of anatomy and physiology, and we are going to take them one after the other. When we talk about anatomy, it's a study of the structure of a body, and when we are looking at the structure of that body, we are looking at the composition, and that is the makeup, what is used to make this structure. We are also looking at the shape. Is it a triangle? Is it a pentagon? Is it a rectangle? You are looking at the structure. You are looking at the shape. The next thing is you're also looking at the size, how huge that organ, how huge that structure is, how huge that body is. And you're also looking at the color, like red blood cells, white blood cells. I get it. It's the way of what? Studying those structures. We have levels of anatomy, and those levels are categorized into two. That is macroscopic or gross anatomy and microscopic anatomy. When we say macro or gross anatomy, they are the structures you can see or you can visualize without the use of a microscope. And when we say micro or microscopic, it means those you need a microscope to help you visualize or see them. Now, these are some of the levels. We have developmental anatomy, and it is the study of the structural changes that occurs from conception to adulthood. We have embryology, that is the study of the changes that occurs from conception to the 8th week. We have cytology, the study of the structures of cells. We have histology, the study of the structure of tissues. We have surface anatomy, the study of the surface of the surface structures of the external tissues in relation to the internal organs. That is why sometimes some doctors can tell you that your heart is here. Your teacher can tell you that, hey, put your hand here, you can feel your heart. It's by the aid or by the help of what we call surface anatomy. We have regional anatomy, that is study of the structures region by region. Your head is a region. Your lower extremity, that is your legs, is a region. Your abdomen is a region. So, and that is how medical and dental students learn at school. They study the structures region by region. The next level is systemic anatomy, and it comes from the word system. We have about 11 systems in the human being. So, in a systemic anatomy, we study them system by system, like the cardiovascular system, the urinary system, the nervous system, endocrine system, lymphatic system, muscular system, etc. And that is what we call a systemic anatomy. Now, let's move on to what we call physiology. Physiology is a study of the function of those structures. The structure that you've studied, you are going to look at how they function and how that function benefits the entire body. Is that okay? So we have what we call the cell physiology, that is the study of the functions of the cell. We have the tissue physiology, the study of the function of the tissue. We have what we call neurophysiology, the study of the function of nerves. We have what we call cardiovascular physiology, the study of the function of the cardiovascular system. So that is how it goes. And don't forget that anatomy and physiology talks about structure and function, and there is an adage that structure fit function. And don't forget that structures always tells you what that thing is used for. A clear example is the table and chair you have at your home. The structure of the table tells you that we put things on it. The structure of a chair tells you that we sit on it. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel.